Hello and welcome to Simple Time Studios. Today we will be wrapping up and reviewing Jacob Flint's solo campaign, the Axman Chronicles. What I think of the campaign now that it's finished, and what I think of the tabletop RPG Everyday Heroes. Originally started in October of 2023, this was supposed to be played out and wrapped up right around the same time it did in the story. Late summer or early fall of 2024, as implied during a conversation in the beginning of episode 6. That didn't happen since I wrote myself into a corner for episode 5, and as a result, Jacob Flint's story was only finished in the summer of 2025, and I only finished recording and editing it towards the middle of October of 2025. There were things that I wanted to explore but never got to because the story never went in that direction. Things that probably could have flowed better, some things that did not turn out the way I may have liked, and all the other usual second guesses that happen when you finally complete something. But overall, I liked Jacob Flint's world and will be returning with other characters and their own adventures at some point. Some you already met, like Tim Thunder or Olivia Gembrook. Others haven't been introduced yet. I would like to eventually introduce other elements, like a shadowy multinational research and enforcement organization that Tim has a bitter history with. I would also like to finally introduce Tim's old childhood rival, a man who goes on to be the President of the United States in this setting, and start the alien invasion you all know was coming since episode 4. Needless to say, there's going to be an interesting story there as well. And there are other stories as well, both ones teased in Jacob's adventures, ones that only exist as a bullet point in an outline. Not bad for a setting that I was making up as I went along until around episode 7 or so. So we might see Jacob's world again, just not for a while as I have other adventures planned for 2026. Nothing set in stone as of yet, other than that we will leave the contemporary world of Jacob Flint behind. A couple friends of mine have asked to see more of my original science fiction work, so I might take us through a space opera setting I've been working on off and on since around 2018. Then I will plan on a cozy tale about a valiant fantasy postman that never gives up. That joke will make sense if or when that adventure goes live sometime next year. Next, Everyday Heroes. Long story short, it has slowly become one of my favorite RPG systems. Between Everyday Heroes and the open beta rules for Intergalactic Heroes, I've run several other games alongside Jacob's campaign. Both solo games and a group game I ran with some friends over Discord. I still have a lot to learn about the system and a lot of mistakes I only caught in hindsight, but overall I like it. It's been a great improvement on the original D20 Modern from back in the mid-2000s, often in ways I didn't realize until I started playing. There are some areas that are still a bit clunky, like the chase rules, but other than that, I look forward to Intergalactic Heroes and revisiting Everyday Heroes again with new characters, so I can get more familiar with different classes and other parts of the rules. Maybe at some point I'll elaborate on my thoughts on the system and put out a full review or something along those lines, but that's a video for another day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my content for 2025, and hopefully next year will be even better.